just open this on my phone also. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, I wish you very good afternoon. I think I'm clearly audible and visible. Just give me a second. I have to do. Okay, so I suppose now audio, video, everything is clear. I have got the confirmation. Wish you very good afternoon. Again, I mean, I don't have to introduce myself. My name is Anjali Ahuja. Rest, you have seen it my previous videos. So without wasting time, since you know that we are having this videos for solving our NEET exam, and that held on Sunday, and we are providing all the solutions live, and you people can come and join the session. If you find any doubt, keep posting me in the chat, and yeah, further details will reach you up. So keep putting the comments, and let's start with the session. I'm sharing my screen. So guys, last class me, like I took 2 webinars where I have solved 25, total 50 questions. We will be continuing further today with the rest of the questions. So let's proceed. So guys, also one more thing, as you do know that in bio section, there are total 100 questions. Till now, we have cleared botany section. So today we are starting zoology section. So guys, let's start. As you do see, the first question given below are the 2 statements, and let's read. A protein is imagined as a line. The left end of the left end represented by first amino acid, and the right end is represented by last amino acid. So first of all, guys, understand one thing. They are asking about first and last amino acid. Is that so in all type of proteins? Such story is there? No, I don't think so. If we talk about the primary structure of the protein, then there is a thing that, okay, we can discuss about it, right? A protein, even if it is having a secondary structure, tertiary structure, quaternary structure, there are so many complexes present. It will not always have the CNN thing. I mean, it would have, but it will not be a line representing like this. So no, definitely no, this is not. A protein is, if they would have written that a primary protein is something which is imagined as a line of polypeptide and all that, then we will be thinking about it. But no, this is not a right statement. Adult human hemoglobin consists of 4 subunits, 2 units of alpha and 2 units of beta. So first of all, these both statements are independent of each other. And the first statement is false and second statement is correct, because you do remember hemoglobin, it is a quaternary protein where 2 alpha, 2 beta proteins are attached like this, and they have heme group. So this is correct. So statement 1 is correct, and statement 1 is wrong, and statement 2 is correct. That means statement 1 is wrong. Yeah, so that makes third as the correct answer. Okay, fine. Today also I have just hit all the solutions so that you guys can also solve about it. Anyways, guys, let me share this video also to my story so that more people can reach. Okay. So now, next is radial symmetry. This is not found in adults of phylum. First of all, guys, you do remember in I hope you do remember. Echinodermates, matlab, in the juvenile stage, in the larval stage, they have this bilateral symmetry, and in the adult, they don't. Similar is in the coelentrates. Coelentrate don't have, in adult, or coelentrate are polyp and medusa form, jellyfish, hydra, all that thing. And Ctenophora, they are the sea walnuts. No, they don't have. Hemichordata is the one where radial symmetry is not found in the adult. Hemichordata is the one. So definitely that is the answer. They have bilateral symmetry. So guys, let's see the answer. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the female reproductive cycle? In non-primate mammal, cyclic changes during reproduction are called estrous cycle. So first of all, guys, let me remind you, estrous cycle is the one where female body absorb the blood back. Like in the menstrual cycle, what happened in us, that first of all, Wait a second. Yeah. In females, mammals, what happen whenever female is having menstrual cycle? It's like cyclic changes will happen, and when all the blood is not utilized, and imagine fertilization has not happened, so then all the extra blood is going to shed off. That is menstrual cycle. But here in the estrous cycle, it doesn't happen. So it's like body is reabsorbing that blood back. So, which of the following statement are correct? So in non-primate, cyclic changes during reproduction are easy. So definitely non-primate. This is correct. First menstrual cycle begin at puberty and it's called menopause. No, it's menarche. It's not a right statement. Lack of menstruation may be indicated of pregnancy. Definitely correct. Cyclic menstruation extend between, correct. So A, C, and D are correct and B is wrong. What it is asking, which of the following statement are correct? A, C, and D. A, C, and D, that makes third as the correct answer. Okay. Fair enough. Perfect. Let's move further. So guys, now let's talk about the next question. Given below are the statement. One is labeled as assertion and one is reason. So assertion. Nephrons are of two types, cortical and juxtamedullary. It is correct, right? Because cortical is like in the cortex region and juxtamedullary, it is in the medullary region. It is like they have a longer loop of Henle, where loop of Henle will be coming, deep inside the medulla. Based on their relative position, cortex and medulla, I'll say that's definitely correct. Juxtamedullary nephrons have short loop of Henle, whereas cortical nephron have longer. No, juxtamedullary will have longer loop of Henle. And so it's not a right statement. Okay. So it says assertion is true and reason is false. That is what I was telling now. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, second is correct. Let's move further. Match the following. अच्छा, so एक पता है मतलब whenever you people are solving these match the column and abhi to I think I'm finding more and more match the column type of question till now. But anyways, whenever you are solving match the column, तुम्हें एक भी आता है ना तो question को shortlist करते जाओ. जैसे कि blind spot. This is like everyone know blind spot what it is, right? So blind spot is the place into the eye. You do remember that's a place where none of the nerve is passing. तो यहाँ से कोई भी नर्व पास होके नहीं जाती है और यहाँ से आई एम सो सॉरी यहाँ पे कोई भी नर्व एज इन जो विजुअल्स में हेल्प करती है एक्चुअल में ना यहाँ से ऑप्टिक नर्व पास होके जाती है तो यहाँ पे कोई विजुअल वाला पॉइंट नहीं होता इफ यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग माय पॉइंट तो पॉइंट वेयर ऑप्टिक नर्व लीव्स द आई बॉल एंड फोटोरिसेप्टर सेल्स आर एब्सेंट so that is the logic. This is the blind spot where spot is blind where the nerve cells are not present. Nerve cell as in जो कि सेंसेस को सेंसरी नर्व सेल आप बोल सकते हैं क्योंकि ऑप्टिक जो है दैट इज समवेयर collectively sensory cell but it is not in at the point where photoreceptor cells are absent. So you're getting my point. Even though it is passing through it, it's not getting any signal. So that sensory cell of photopsin and rhodopsin, all those cone and rod cells, they are not there. That is the logic. So definitely C is matching with the fourth and that's very easy one. Okay, let's see C किसके साथ फोर्थ पे मैच हो रहा है. C फोर्थ में मैच हो रहा है यहाँ पर. ठीक है, बाकी ऑप्शन भी देख लेते हैं. इसमें बोल रहा है A थर्ड के साथ मैच हो रहा है. तो A थर्ड के साथ मैच हो रहा है तो आप देख लो पॉइंट ये करेक्ट है. फीविया इज द पॉइंट ऑफ ग्रेटेस्ट विजुअल एक्यूटी. एंड एनीवेज आपको पता है जो स्क्लेरा होता है ना ये भी एक्सटर्नल वो होता है. आई थिंक डी सेकंड के साथ मैच होना चाहिए, मेरे को याद नहीं है. नीचे एक्सटर्नल लेयर ऑफ आई फॉर्म्ड ऑफ द डेंस कनेक्टिव टिश्यू क्योंकि आई बॉल इट्स लाइक अनियन. अनियन के जैसे पील्स होते हैं ना जैसे स्क्लेरा और सारी की सारी लेयर्स जो तुमने पढ़ी है वो इस तरीके से प्रेजेंट होती है. तो इसका डी सेकंड के साथ मैच हो रहा है तो दैट मेक्स कि फोर्थ ही इसका करेक्ट आंसर है. मैं मतलब दो ठीक है, मैं बाकी ऑप्शन पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है बट पढ़ना भी चाहिए. थ्री हमने नहीं पढ़ा, वन के साथ मैच हो रहा था. अच्छा, तो आइरिस विजिबल कलरेशन पोर्शन दैट रेगुलेट. हाँ डेफिनेटली आइरिस बिल्कुल ट्रांसपेरेंट वाला आगे की तरफ दिखता है तुम्हें अगर आई का स्ट्रक्चर याद है तो करेक्ट है. Let's move forward, guys. Which of the following are not considered as endomembrane system? Guys, there is a theory which is known as endosymbiotic theory. आपने अगर बचपन में पढ़ी हो तो ऐसा बोला जाता था कि क्लोरोप्लास्ट and mitochondria they were formed earlier in the nature और बाद में all the organelles were formed and everything. But that's endosymbiotic theory. Endomembrane system is not related with it. Why I mentioned because बच्चे confuse हो जाते हैं थोड़ा सा. Endomembrane system एक ऐसा system है which is like from the nucleus only membranous folds are appearing. तो इसमें एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम आता है और गोल्जी अपैरेटस आता है, जो कि मेम्ब्रेनस फोल्ड की अपीयरेंस रखता है, इफ यू पीपल डू रिमेंबर दैट। तो डेफिनेटली इसमें एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम और गोल्जी कॉम्प्लेक्स, बी एंड डी। So which of the following are not considered as part? Oh, not considered. So it should be A, C, and E. A, C, and E. That should be the answer. Correct? Okay. So let's move forward. Broad palm with single. I don't have to even talk about this. It's a trisomy 21 Down syndrome, because that's where the broad palm is in the neck appearance, single palm creases. I think you should remember this one. Downs. I did remember it. That's why I mentioned. So I think I do remember that's the correct. Yeah. Trisomy 21 is another name. Down syndrome. Earlier, I remember in my books when I was in my 11th and 12th, we used to remember this disease as Mongolian disease. But now that language is not used in the books, because Mongolian are people, and that was an objectionable statement which is written, which I believe and I agree with that. And it is deleted. But for your knowledge, you should know that it was used. But anyways, let's move forward. List one. Okay, that's an easy one. I was just before the day of exam. Vaishnavi, if you're listening to me, I was discussing this question with you. So P wave में we were discussing that heart structure, and बहुत ही easy था, क्योंकि P wave में क्या होता है, atria का contraction होता है. तो P wave में as in depolarization होता है. तो P wave is depolarization of atria. A third के साथ match कर रहा है नीचे कहीं है ना, ए थर्ड के साथ मैच कर। और जो QRS है ये तो पूरा पूरा वेंट्रिकल्स का डिपोलराइजेशन होता है, तो C फोर्थ के साथ मैच कर रहा है, C फोर्थ के साथ, यही आंसर होना चाहिए, मैं क्या डिस्कस करूं, क्योंकि और दूसरा ये होता था कि जो रिपोलराइजेशन ऑफ वेंट्रिकल्स होता था ये T वेव होता था, तो D सेकंड के साथ मैच कर, अरे वाह, B फर्स्ट के साथ क्यों है, तो बहुत इजी डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन इन्होंने उठा के दिया, तो ग्रेट। Let's move forward. Which one of the following is commonly sexually transmitted disease that is completely curable when detected early and treated properly? Guys, let me tell you, most of the STDs are problematic. We don't have antibiotics. We don't have cure for them, except 4 STDs: chlamydia, syphilis, trichomoniasis, and gonorrhea. So among this list, gonorrhea is the example. Got it? I have mentioned 4 diseases where we have the solution of syphilis, trichomoniasis, and this gonorrhea. एक मिनट, क्या बोले मैंने? Syphilis, trichomoniasis ही होता है ना? And gonorrhea, chlamydia. 4 diseases. Yeah, that's correct. So we have, medicines for them. Let's move forward. ये तो बहुत easy है guys, मतलब अब तुम्हें पता है कि हिपैटिक वर्ड लिवर के लिए यूज होता है, तो हिपैटिक सेल ऑब्वियसली हेल्प इन बाइल जूस, राइट? तो डी सेकंड पे कहाँ मैच हो रहा है? तो डी सेकंड में मैच हो रहा है, सेकंड में, तो डेफिनेटली 1000% यही आंसर होगा। स्टिल हम देख लेते हैं, ए थर्ड पे मैच कर रहा है। पेप्टिक, हाँ ये तो मेरे को भी पता है, सबको ही पता है यार, पेप्टिक सेल प्रो एंजाइम पेप्सिनोजन रिलीज करता है, जो बाद में HCl की प्रेजेंस में पेप्सिन में कन्वर्ट होता है, तो इस पे तो डिस्कशन ही नहीं। गॉबलेट सेल म्यूकस रिलीज करने में हेल्प करते हैं, सेकंड इज द आंसर, ठीक है? तो लेट्स मूव। Endometrium is necessary for implantation of blastocyst because in the absence of fertilization, the corpus luteum degenerate that causes disintegration of endometrium. So what do you think, guys? It should be first? Come on, tell me, think about it. Easy question. It should be first, right? Yeah, it's first. Actually, it is true. Endometrium, that is necessary. And in the absence, that's why menstrual flow happen in women. And that definitely both assertion reason are true, but reason is not the correct statement. That is what I was telling. Because in the absence of fertilization, the corpus luteum degenerate that causes to say these statements are correct, right? But endometrium, it is not related with the assertion. That's what I'm trying to say. Both of the sentences are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation. Endometrium is necessary for implantation. It would be like because it is providing nutrition, it is helping with making placenta or something like that statement. If they would be writing, that will make most appropriate. So that says reason is not right. Sentences are right. Let's move forward. Which of the following? That's an easy peasy. Yeast artificial chromosome? Yes. PBR 322, P is plasmid, B is Bolivard and Rodriguez. They are the name of the scientists. 322 is the number that they were found like in the lab. BAC is bacterial artificial chromosome, and yes, the three plasmids are also used. The three are used as a cloning vector. Probe, guys, probe is not used to third is the answer. Let me remind you, probe one, it is used in, you remember, southern bloating. One, it is used in southern bloating. What is a probe? Which is a polynucleotide, and it is attached with some sort of radioactive material or fluorescent material. This is also used in fish, fluorescent in situ hybridization. This is also used in, you remember in Human Genome Project, you people have done that, how sequence annotation was done during sequencing of the genes. Sequence annotation is the topic. There also probe is used. That's Friedrich and Sanger that they were working on, if you remember. So definitely not as a cloning vector. Let's move forward. First of all, let me put a reminder. Periplaneta is the name of the cockroach, and it has uricose gland. You do know that. And you do also know that paramecium have contractile vacuole. So B second se match ho raha hai. So B second se match ho raha hai. Okay. C fourth se match ho raha hai. So C फोर्थ से मैच हो रहा है, तो इसका मतलब सेकंड आंसर है इसका. देख लेते हैं और ऑप्शन डी. ए थर्ड से मैच हो रहा है. हाँ तीनिया यार, हाँ मतलब worms obviously they have plain cells. That's correct. Peritima is earthworm. They do have nephridia obviously. So second is the answer. My OneNote needs 30 seconds to work on. Okay, let's move forward. Ligaments are dense irregular tissue. No. Tendons and ligament, they are dense connective tissue proper. They are not dense irregular tissue. They are dense connective tissue proper. If we do categorize further to them, connective tissue proper further have adipose connective tissue, areolar connective tissue, and reticular connective tissue. So reticular tissue connective tissue is the one that is actually connective tissue proper where we talk about it. So no. Ligament is dense regular tissue? No. Cartilage, I'm so sorry. Cartilage is dense regular tissue? No, cartilage is a bone. It's a rigid bone. It's a rigid connective tissue. So hard and elastic also, but not definitely bone. I take my last sentence back. So none of the statement is right. Yeah, that's what it is telling now. Both of the statements are wrong. Let's move forward, guys. Which of the following function this is carried by cytoskeleton? This question, actually everyone is putting a discussion on this, and I was checking it online. Everyone was posting this answer, motility, which I believe can be correct too. But right now they are asking in a cell. Motility can be present in cilia and flagella, and there it help, but not in a cell. So I think it can be nuclear division also. So according to me, I'll tick on answer number 4 here. But I was checking it online. Everyone is going for the motility. But I believe motility is also correct, because if we do not talk about cilia and flagella, it help in internal organ movement if that happened. It also help in cyclosis, and it also help in amoeboid movement. So I think motility can also be the correct answer. So let's see what NTA is going to release the key. But according to me, I'll say nuclear division at this point of time. But I think in the solution we have added 2 only, because my team made it. So I saw it. They have clicked on motility, that everyone is thinking. But let's see what NTA has added to it, because according to me, it can be nuclear division also, because spindle fibers. So nuclear division means spindle fibers are needed, and spindle fibers are made up of microtubules, tubulin protein, and not even spindle fiber, what we call astral rays. They are also there. So definitely this can also be the reason. So let's see. According to me, I'll 6 to 4. So match list 1 and list 2. Okay. That's easy. ZYA, operon, lac operon. Z is coding for beta galactosidase. So D is matching with 1. D is matching with 1. Do I need to discuss further? I don't need to. But just a reminder, it's like structural gene में into the lac operon, there is lac Z, Y, and A. So जो Y होता है, that code for transacetylase होता है. ए कोड करता है ना ट्रांस एसिटाइलेज को, इन्होंने क्या लिखा है, सी इज सॉरी ए इज मैचिंग विद सेकंड, हाँ ठीक है, ए कोड करता है, दैट्स व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग। दिस कोड फॉर ट्रांस एसिटाइलेज, एक्चुअली ट्रांस एसिटाइलेज का जो फंक्शन है, अब तक साइंटिस्ट दे आर डूइंग दिस रिसर्च ऑन दिस, but there are most probability that it helps in acetylation process, and ये जो है permease, because ये permeability improve करता है membrane की, तो lactose जो है वो सेल में आ सके, more lactose can take entry, so that's why permeability has to be affected, so it codes for that, and I, as you do know, represses protein, ठीक है, so let's move forward. Which of the following correct? Sorry, which of the following statement is correct? Biomagnification refers to increase in concentration of the toxic Kent at successive trophic rate. Correct. Presence of large amount of nutrient in water restricts algal bloom. No, it promotes. Algal bloom decreased fish mortality. No, it increased. Eutrophication refers to increase in domestic sewage and wastewater. Eutrophication no, it doesn't. It means that's an easy question. Okay. अच्छा गाइस देखो, पहली बात तो ये मैं बड़ा हैरान हुई बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ टाइम पेडिग्री एनालिसिस के बहुत अच्छे अच्छे क्वेश्चंस पेपर में आते हैं, बट दिस टाइम इट्स जस्ट सिंबल बेस्ड। एक फ्लोरल फॉर्मूला का क्वेश्चन हर साल आता था, वो भी नहीं आया, एक ये आता था, ये भी नहीं आया, तो तुम्हारा पेपर तो बहुत ईजी है गाइस। तो एनीवेज इन्होंने बोला है कि रिश्तेदारों में शादी होती है तो क्या होता है, ये होता है, नो डिस्कशन, ये सिंबल होता है, ठीक है, क्योंकि ये लाइन जो है मैरिज को डिनोट करती है, दिस इज फीमेल, स्क्वायर इज मेल, स्क्वायर इज मेल, सर्कल इज फीमेल, एंड ये नेक्स्ट जनरेशन है, ठीक है, तो ये तो ऐसा सिंबल यूज करते हैं। तो लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड। अच्छा, once the undigested and unabsorbed substances enter the cecum, their backflow is represented by ileocecal wall because it's related with the cecum. Gastroesophageal, that's stomach, and esophageal, they are talking about cardiac sphincter in this point. How come? There is no logic, right? Pyloric sphincter, no, that's present in between the stomach and duodenum. So no. Sphincter of Oddi is also present here by the pancreas, where the bile ducts, common hepatic duct, and all that, they are meeting. So definitely it's first one. So this question is very direct because cecal is cecal. So let's move forward. Which one of the following technique does not serve the purpose of early diagnosis? Guys, in your biotechnology chapter, principal wale mein, there is a topic called molecular diagnosis. People take this topic for granted, but trust me, from this topic, I have seen questioning NEET exam for like tens of times. That's true. तो दिस टॉपिक इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। तो मॉलिक्यूलर डायग्नोसिस का लॉजिक क्या है कि एक इंसान है, वो बीमार है और उसमें अभी तक कोई सिम्टम भी विजिबल नहीं हुआ, तो सिम्टम विजिबल नहीं हुआ है और फिर भी उसके अंदर मतलब वी कैन डिटेक्ट कि हाँ देयर इज सम पैथोजन प्रेजेंट। पैथोजन एज इन की बंदे को कोई प्रॉब्लम है, पैथोजन की भी नहीं बात हो रही, कि अभी सिम्टम भी नहीं दिखा रहे, बॉडी में एंटीबायोटिक कुछ भी नहीं बना और स्टिल वी आर डायग्नोसिंग कि द पर्सन इज इन्फेक्टेड। तो उसके लिए हम पीसीआर यूज कर सकते हैं, उसका डीएनए लेके एलाइजा यूज कर सकते हैं, दे हैव एंटीबॉडीज प्रेजेंट, रिकमेंडेड डीएनए टेक्नोलॉजी ट्राई कर सकते हैं, बट नॉट सीरम एंड यूरिन, क्योंकि अगर सीरम एंड यूरिन एनालिसिस ये तब करते हैं जब पेशेंट बीमार है, जब वो डॉक्टर के पास जा रहा है, जब उसको सिम्टम्स आ रहे हैं, तो डेफिनेटली इट्स आउट। यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? दैट्स द लॉजिक। Okay, so the next question. Low temperature preserves enzyme in a temporarily inactive state, whereas high temperature destroyed and okay, that's a correct step. When the inhibitor closely resembles the substrate in the molecular stage, inhibitor activity on enzymes known as competition. That is also correct, but they are not related. So both of that means both of the statements are true. So guys, कॉम्पिटिटिव इनहिबिटर क्या होता है? तुम्हें पता है कि एक एंजाइम है, उसका स्ट्रक्चर क्या है? आई थिंक माय वन नोट इज स्टक, जस्ट अ सेकंड। हाँ, ये एंजाइम है, तुम्हें पता है कि यहाँ पे एंजाइम के पास एक एक्टिव साइट होती है और एक्टिव साइट के अलावा यहाँ पे एलोस्टेरिक साइट होती है। तो कॉम्पिटिटिव इनहिबिटर क्या करता है? यहाँ एंजाइमेटिक एक्टिव साइट पे सबस्ट्रेट अटैक होगा, तो जो कॉम्पिटिटिव इनहिबिटर है ये इस सबस्ट्रेट के साथ कंपीट करेगा और इस साइट पे जाके अटैच हो जाएगा। दैट इज कॉम्पिटिटिव इनहिबिशन। So I'm trying to explain this thing happened. Okay, let's move forward. Match list 1 with list 2. That's an easy question. I think a 6th class student from askiitians can solve this question because there is a chapter called body movement and they definitely have done all these body joint type, and that's an easy one, right? Try to solve it. देखो, सबसे पहले फाइब्रस जॉइंट तो हमारे स्कल बोन्स में प्रेजेंट होते हैं, बिकॉज आर स्कल बोन दे आर नॉट मोटाइल, दैट्स लाइक वेरी हार्ड। तो सी फर्स्ट के साथ मैच हो रहा है, तो नीचे चलते हैं, देखते हैं सी कहाँ मैच हो रहा है। सी फर्स्ट के साथ मैच हो रहा है, फर्स्ट में। ठीक है, और ऑप्शन भी देख लेते हैं। ये जो सैडल जॉइंट है ना, ये आपकी फिंगर्स में प्रेजेंट होता है, वे सैडल सैडल जॉइंट, जिससे आप मूवमेंट कर सकते हो मेटाकार्पल कार्पल की। और हाँ, ये जो वर्टिब्री है ना, वर्टिब्रल कॉलम में, ये तो है कार्टिलेजिनस जॉइंट, तुमने बचपन से पढ़ा हो तो ए सेकंड के साथ मैच हो रहा है, ए सेकंड के साथ मैच हो रहा है, और डी मैंने थर्ड के साथ बोला ना। हाँ, तो डेफिनेटली फर्स्ट इज द आंसर, तुम्हें पढ़ने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज फर्स्ट इज द आंसर। ठीक है, तो गाइस दैट्स करेक्ट वन। लेट्स do the next question. Vas deferens receive a duct from seminal vesicle and open in urethra as ejaculatory duct. Okay, that's correct. The cavity of the cervix is called cervical canal, which is also correct. इसमें कोई रिलेशन, they are both easy statement. गाइस, मैंने पढ़ा और मेरे को बहुत आसानी से समझ आ गया, तो बोथ ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट्स आर ट्रू। क्योंकि सर्विकल कैनाल क्या होती है, ये यूट्रस है, यूट्रस के नीचे सर्विक्स होता है, बहुत ही छोटा सा एरिया होता है, फिर उसके बाद वेजाइना स्टार्ट होता है, और ये वेजाइनल, तो दोनों को मिला के इसको बर्थ कैनाल बुलाते हैं, तो दैट इज द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट। तो एंड वास डिफरेंस रिसीव अ डक्ट फ्रॉम सेमिनल वेसिकल एंड ओपन इन, करेक्ट। यू शुड रिमेंबर द डायग्राम फॉर दैट। In which blood corpuscle the HIV undergoes replication and undergo progeny viruses? आपको एक चीज समझने की जरूरत है, हमारी बॉडी में बी एंड टी सेल्स होती है। बी सेल का मेन काम होता है एंटीबॉडीज प्रोड्यूस करना, और जो टी सेल्स होती है तीन टाइप की होती है। टी हेल्पर सेल, जिसको CD4 सेल्स भी बुलाते हैं, टी सप्रेसर सेल, जिसे CD8 टाइप सेल भी बुलाते हैं, और होता है टी साइटोटॉक्सिक सेल। जो टी हेल्पर सेल है, ये सीडी होता है क्लस्टर ऑफ डिफरेंशिएशन, जिसके हिसाब से हम इनको डिफरेंशिएट कर सकते हैं। हमारी बॉडी में जब भी कोई पैथोजन अटैक करता है, तो वो पैथोजन को सबसे पहले हमारा इनेट सिस्टम प्रोटेक्ट करता है। अगर हमारा इनेट सिस्टम नहीं हेल्प कर रहा है, तो फिर वो अल्टीमेटली सेल मेडिएटेड इम्यूनिटी पे अटैक करता है, जो इंटरनल हमारी है एक्वायर्ड इम्यूनिटी का पार्ट, वहां पे होती है टी सेल्स। वहां पे सबसे पहले जो एपीसीज, एंटीजन प्रेजेंटिंग सेल्स, ये एक मैकेनिज्म आपको मैं बता रही हूँ इम्यूनिटी का, वो सेल जो है, कि मान लो एक WBC है, इस पे पैथोजन ने अटैक किया, इसने इसको खाया, लेकिन इसका छोटा सा पार्ट वो अपनी मेम्ब्रेन पे ले आया, और इसको बुलाते हैं एंटीजन प्रेजेंटिंग सेल, कि यही सेल दिखा रही है भाई आ गया, अटैक हो गया, अटैक हो गया, उसी एंटीजन के थोड़े से पार्ट को। फिर उसके बाद जो होती है टी हेल्पर सेल एक्टिवेट हो जाती है, तो हमारी बॉडी का जो इम्यून सिस्टम है, वो एक्चुअल में सेल मेडिएटेड वाला टी हेल्पर सेल एक्टिवेट करता है। उसके बाद ये दूसरे सेल्स, टी साइटोटॉक्सिक, टी सप्रेसर, सप्रेसर सेल तो चलो, अच्छा मैंने CD8 सप्रेसर के आगे लिख दिया, आई एम सो सॉरी, ये टी साइटोटॉक्सिक सेल होती है CD8। टी सब, टेक माय वर्ड्स बैक, टी सेल जो होती है ना, टी सप्रेसर, ये इम्यून सिस्टम को सप्रेस करने का काम करते हैं, कि चलो इम्यूनिटी हो गई, काम खत्म हो गया, कि अब सप्रेस हो जाओ। तो CD8 सेल TC का नाम होता है, ठीक है, मैंने बाय मिस्टेक लिख दिया। तो टी साइटोटॉक्सिक सेल फिर एक्टिवेट होती है, फिर मतलब उसका पूरा प्रोसेस होता है। तो जो क्या बोलते हैं, इन विच WBC HIV, तो जब भी पैथोजन हमारी बॉडी पे अटैक होता है ना, HIV का, रेट्रोवायरस का, ये हमारे टी हेल्पर सेल को अटैक करता है। इसीलिए इस डिजीज को इम्यूनो डेफिशिएंट डिजीज बुलाते हैं, क्योंकि हमारा इम्यून सिस्टम डेफिशिएंट हो जाता है, इट्स नॉट एबल टू वर्क, दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम। तो इसका डेफिनेटली आंसर फोर्थ है, टी हेल्पर सेल, क्योंकि ये इम्यूनो डेफिशिएंट डिजीज है, और टी हेल्पर सेल नहीं होगा तो ये पूरा का पूरा इम्यून सिस्टम नहीं एक्टिवेट होगा। तो अगर इंसान को थोड़ा सा भी इन्फेक्शन, इट कैन गो वर्स। नेक्स्ट, मॉर्फिन, इट इज यूज्ड इन मेनी ऑफ द मेडिसिन्स, कफ सिरप जितने भी आते हैं, मॉर्फिन डेरिवेटिव्स आते हैं, इट्स अ पेन किलर। D matches with third, you already know. D matches with third. That's the other option. Heroin, slow down body action. Okay. B6, B1, marijuana affect cardiovascular. I think that's good. C is matching with food, interfere with the transport of dopamine. Okay. Okay, that's the correct one. Very good. So guys, you should remember it as it is statement, and that's very important one that you should remember. Let's move forward. Okay, so guys, hamari 170, I didn't realize we have done all of the questions. So 175 questions of the biology are discussed, and I hope you did understand all the questions that are discussed. Only 25 questions are left, guys. I will be getting, our channel live tomorrow for the last time, because only 25 questions are left, and we will solve that left question also for the zoology section. And I think you people are watching other subject video also. Let me stop my screen share for the question next time. So I suppose you already are watching other subject videos also, and stay connected and keep sharing this video because that's very much important. It'll be better if you people come live with us and ask your doubts. So we will see you soon. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you.